I recently just had my second baby, which means I turned into a zombie. No sleep, junk food, and zero exercise. Unless you count rocking a baby at 2 in the morning, which I count as half. Well, it's been a couple weeks now, and I've decided it's finally time to come back alive. And what better way than follow the absolutely most goated, perfect, science-backed morning routine. Each morning for the next 7 days, I'm going to be adding one item from this list to my morning ritual. Now, to see if this routine will actually help me not be a zombie, I have 3 tests I'm going to perform each day to compare my results. And don't worry, they're very scientific. The first item on our list is waking up early and getting natural light as soon as possible. Unfortunately, these two things don't really line up exactly. So I ended up working a little first, and then like an hour later, I went back outside to get my vitamin D as early as possible. Now, in addition to these steps, I'm also going to be taking a mental performance shot for Magic Mind. Magic Mind is a daily booster that's supposed to help enhance your mood, motivation, and focus, all while lowering your stress. Now, I honestly don't know if this is going to do anything, but the company sent me some bottles for free, so I'm going to test it out, and then I'll let you know my honest thoughts.
First taste. Kind of just like if you juiced a bunch of green stuff. It wasn't bad. Honestly, I hardly even tasted it.
The first very science-based test I'm going to be performing is the Rubik's Cube. I'm just going to see how fast I can solve this and if my times improve around my morning routine plus Magic Mind. I'm no cuber in any way, but I do know how to solve these. Ready? Had some little difficulties in the middle there, but we figured it out. The second trial is playing cards. I'm going to see how high a tower of cards I can build in 2 minutes. Oh my gosh. Come on. That was a fail. And the last test. Now I chose these 3 tests because obviously they're very scientific, but they're also very simple to do, simple to measure, and for your viewing pleasure. So you're welcome. On day 1, I solved the Rubik's in 220, stacked 0 cards, and caught 0 bullets. Today I'm adding in hydration. Pretty simple, but it's crazy how easy it is to forget to drink water first thing in the morning. The science here is like I was told in grade school, we're 70% water, and after sleep you've gone around 8 hours without drinking anything, so you need to replenish. Also, I don't know what minerals were in my water because I absolutely crushed the Rubik's Cube, shaving 40 seconds off my previous time. It's working! Ready? I'm just gonna be calm, nice and easy. I'll take it. Better than yesterday. Nerf-wise, I didn't catch any bullets, but one hit my palm, so that's like almost catching one. My palm. Today I started potty training my 2-year-old, and I did feel like I had a good amount of energy because I had to chase him around the house like all day. So if the next few days get better, I am all in on this morning routine. On day 3, I solved the Rubik's in 141, stacked 3 cards, and caught 0 bullets. Day 3, I'm adding meditation. The science behind this is that by entering a meditative state early in the morning, you can be better prepared to deal with your emotions throughout the day. I've never really been good at meditating, so I really did try my hardest to meditate, but it's just hard. And because I feel like I didn't get a ton out of it, then I read some scriptures because that is also like a meditative thing. Then with the Rubik's Cube, it was going great, but then I messed up at a part and I lost where I was, and so then I ended up doing pretty bad. Shoot. I had that one, man. I messed up though, and then I got stuck and I didn't really know where I was. And then that negative energy flowed over to my card stacking where that just sucks. I failed gloriously. It's a stupid test anyways. And then of course I didn't catch a Nerf bullet. But there's hope for day 4. Day 3 got worse where I solved the Rubik's in 208, stacked 0 cards, and caught 0 bullets. The 4th day I added in stretching and exercise, and this one's pretty straightforward. It should be a given, but getting your blood pumping in the morning is a great way to wake yourself up. Today's workout was a pull day, where I did some bent over rows, lateral pull downs, seated rows, and curls. By the way, this contraption behind me is called the Speediance Gym Monster. It is a beast. It's basically an all-in-one smart gym that doesn't have any actual weights, but it's all electric. It's like magic. It's super cool. The resistance goes up to 220 pounds, but because it is cables, on some exercises like the bench press, it actually feels heavier, which is a good thing because then you can push it further. If you haven't seen my full review of the Speediance Gym Monster, be sure to check that video out because it's really cool. You can literally do like any exercise possible. And for me, in a 100 square foot room, it fits perfectly with a queen size bed and a desk. Also, my normal gym is outside in the backyard and it gets rained on, so if it's any rainy days, I'm in here every time. So going into my trials for this morning, I absolutely crushed it. The Rubik's Cube just came super easy to me, and card stacking, well, watch what happens here. Buzzer beater. Let's go. I feel like Magic Mind started to finally kick in too, because after I was done with all the challenges and routine and everything, it got into a deep work state and I was just like in the zone, auto zone. And I went to work afterwards and I was super productive there too, so something's working. My guess is that the exercise probably helped out a ton too. Day 4 got a little better as I solved Rubik's in 124, stacked 3 cards, and caught 0 bullets. On the 5th day, I had to eat a healthy breakfast. For me, I found that breakfast high in protein and healthy fats does me absolute wonders. It's kind of unfortunate because all the breakfast foods I loved as a kid are the exact opposite of that. They're just refined processed carbs. Think cereal, waffles, bagels, donuts, just straight carbs, straight sugar, doesn't fill you up, and you just crash later. So today I kept it simple. I did some oatmeal with blueberries and eggs. Now my challenges today were kind of mixed. It took me almost 2 minutes to do the Rubik's Cube, and I'm giving myself 3.5 for this card stacking. And, I mean, it shouldn't even be a surprise, but I didn't get any bullets. For some reason, I thought it would be easier to catch Nerf bullets from like 8 feet away. It's not. Day 5, I solved the Rubik's in 158, stacked 3.5 cards, and caught 0 bullets. Day 6 is the one I was kind of dreading, cold exposure. Now, I actually really like cold exposure, and I did it a lot in college, but morning cold exposure? But it is supposed to be good for you. It's supposed to shock your system, help wake you up. And although research is split on this, even if it's just a placebo effect, many people have sworn by this, so I'm committing to it. But it's so hot and humid here that our shower can't even get cold enough, so I really only had one option. Mother Earth's tropical ice bath. Gotta use what you have while in Hawaii, right? That was cold. I feel very awake now though. And I don't know if it was the cold exposure or what, but I was so fast in the Rubik's Cube today, I almost broke a minute. Nice. And then the other challenges, no! They didn't go so well. Day 6, I solved the Rubik's in 111, stacked 0 cards, and caught 0 bullets. For the final day, I'm adding journaling and reviewing goals. You set the tone for the day and you get out any random thoughts you have in the morning. But I only have one true goal. I only have one true goal, and that's to crush my 3 trials. Ready, set. Dang. Now, it wasn't my fastest Rubik's Cube time, but it was my second fastest. And when it comes to card stacking, I was on a roll, but it just sucks. Honestly, with the card stacking, my table is super slick and my fan has been on this entire week. So I didn't think about that. I probably would have done way better under different circumstances, but I'm an idiot sometimes. So, and then I tried so hard to catch the Nerf bullets, but from the very first shot on the first day, I realized there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. I should have had Mac back up double the distance, and then maybe I would have been able to catch some, but oh well. Now, on a serious note, when it comes to this morning routine, I have a few thoughts on mind. One is that I do like morning routines, but this isn't the best morning routine. It may be the scientifically most optimal, bestest, whatever Huberman routine there is, but truly the most optimal morning routine that you can do is whatever you enjoy and you're willing to do day in and day out. This took me over an hour, and there's no way I'm going to do it every single morning. In fact, by the end of today's morning routine, when I did everything, I felt kind of tired. It was a lot of stuff to do. So I would say keep it short and simple. You could wake up before the sun, go straight to your desk, get in a bunch of deep work. When the sun comes out, you can take a little break, do some quick exercise, and then take Magic Mind. It's as easy as that. I did really like the Magic Mind. I feel like it did help out and it was beneficial. If you want to try it out, click the link in my bio or go to magicmind.com/AHSUE, that's AHSUE, and use code AHSUE20.
This will get you an additional 20% off your order, up to 48% total. There's actually zero risk if you want to try it out because they have a 100% refund, no questions asked, for 100 days after purchase. So over 3 months if you change your mind and decide it's not for you. So if you want to support the channel and you want to try it out, that'd be pretty cool. Anyways, thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments what your morning routine is, and I'll see you in the next one.